Hello everybody. So you've got a new Google Gmail account for your school primary email and you have no idea how to deal with it. Well, I'm going to help out with that. At least that's my goal today. And as you can see, I've got myself logged into my account here, and I'm going to scroll up to the top, and it's got all these cool things over here at the side, and by cool things I mean a list of garbage you have no idea what to do with, and then your email here. The big thing to know is that Gmail can divide your mail automatically into 5 different categories. I've got a primary category, and that'll be any category of email that falls into, hey, someone is sending specifically to me. I've got this social category of email, and within that social tab, it's going to be anything like Google+, Twitter, and YouTube, any of those social networking sorts of things that you may or may not use. Promotions, if it's coming from a company that wants to sell me something, it's probably going to end up in here. As you can see, Guitar Center has been kind enough to donate some money to us, and a few others will end up in here from time to time. Updates have to do with any website that's asking you to log in once in a while, check your email for a password verification, that sort of deal. It'll end up in the updates category. And then the forums have to do with any sort of group posting you create. For example, I've created a Google group, so it's up here in the forums section, and then a bunch of other group emails can end up here too. Things that everyone would reply to rather than replying to you specifically. Now it may be that you don't have all of these tabs to begin with. All you have is a primary email box, and that's okay. That just means your mail hasn't been sorted. You can choose which categories to have it sort to using a little plus button. There's a little plus button, and it will help you select which tabs to enable. I've got all of mine selected, and it gives me a few personalized examples. For primary, those are people who have sent me some email recently. Social, well, that's what I was describing, the Google Plus or YouTube things. Promotions, those will tend to be businesses, so you notice one from Remind 101 and things like that are in there. Updates come from places that are sending me regular information, auto-generated sorts of things. They may also include bills and financial stuff. And then forums, those will be discussion groups. I've picked all of them, just because I like it to do its automatic little sorting for me. It's not perfect, but it's pretty darn good. It helps me pick out what's important. I've also chosen to include starred messages in primary. That means if I'm in one of these other categories and I choose to make a little star highlighted next to it, that moves it over into that primary category, making it the first one that I see every time. And then you click Save. It may take a moment for it to sort your mail, but then it will. When your new mail comes in, next to each little tab, it'll tell you how many unviewed emails you have there. It doesn't necessarily tell you if you've opened them or not, but it'll tell you how many have come in since the last time you viewed that tab. That's the first way of organizing. The second thing you should know has to do with these little stars. By default, you can click them and make them yellow or not. It's a way of just marking ones that are really important, maybe ones that you need to get to later. For example, I've got one here with my science buddies that I've clicked because I want to keep track of that one. And I want it to be easy to find. I'm marking it as important. And over on the left, if you look where the cursor is, I can click on the Important tab. It'll bring up everything that I've labeled as important. All of those starred things, and then anything here that I've clicked to highlight important as important as well. So that's the very basics. The next thing I'll show you how to do is how to categorize some of your emails. As you can see, I've got some little color-coded categories here. I'll show you how that works in the next little segment, if that's useful to you.